When it came to Kevin Feige just a little bit over a decade ago, nobody knew who he was. Today, he's known as the man that made the most popular franchise in the world and the man behind the highest grossing film of all time. Now, let's talk about Kevin Feige and what he says when it might be finally time to retire and give it up with Marvel Studios. So Kevin Feige has been in Hollywood since the late 90s. He of course got a very lucky start helping out with Marvel's side of things when it came to the original X-Men. Then of course he moved on to oversee some of the stuff with Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, and inevitably he came up with the idea of the MCU that everybody rejected. He then went out, they started to get funding for Phase 1. Of course, Disney saw what they were doing and bought them. He was put in line to shepherd everything with Marvel Studios. And 11 years later, Marvel Studios is the biggest thing in Hollywood. And of course, it has no signs of slowing down. Now, Kevin Feige sat down with The Hollywood Reporter, and he talks about when it might finally be time for him to leave or possibly even retire. As always, I will have a link in the description down below, and also it's going to be up here on the screen for you guys. But when he was asked about retiring, he said, and I quote, "Of course, I've imagined that. I've imagined it since the day I started. I wonder every few years if I want to stay or if I want to go. The truth is, I've always said I'll go when I'm bored. We're doing so much right now, in so many different ways, with so much support, with Disney Plus being a big part of that. I just got off the set of WandaVision, which is completely unlike anything we've ever done before." So right then and there, I think he tells you when he'll do it, and to me personally sounds like pretty much never, unless it's somehow something that's forced upon him or he has to for some crazy reason. And as he states, when he feels like he's bored, but that doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon, because if you look at what he started out with, being just an executive producer or a dude that walks onto a set a couple of times, to dude that's running the entire thing, to him largely being able to call all the shots when it comes to Marvel now, because that's what he does. Why would he leave that when he's so good at it? And especially if you look at what he has lined up, what he's been able to do, and what he will do, considering he's going to be doing a Star Wars movie down the road, considering that Disney is expanding more Disney Plus than ever before, and there's been plenty of hints that he might even take on bigger roles within Disney. So when does he leave filmmaking behind and being this guy that oversees everything? Probably when he gets a promotion within Disney. Honestly, that's the big one. Could he end up going somewhere else down the road? Maybe. Maybe he's bored with Marvel someday and Warner Brothers offers him a huge, substantial sum of money and he's like, you know what? I'll go do that. I mean, it's happened with other people within the entertainment industry. Like if you look at the likes of Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo and, gaming, that's very prominent because a lot of people know some of these gaming icons. It's happened plenty of times, so it's not out of the question. But I think if you look at the future of Marvel Studios and how much output they have and what they're planning, I don't think he's ever going to get bored there, considering he's going to have everything at his disposal now. So the next 10 years of X-Men, he's going to be behind it. R-rated movies, he's going to be behind it. He'll be able to do whatever he wants at any point, so more or less he'll never be bored.